What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Unplugged and Uncut. You're live with your boy Unique, and today I want to get into my top 5 bigs the Spurs should target to pair next to Victor Wembanyama, especially if they're going to want to come in with winning ways this very next season coming up. Before I get started though, if you haven't taken the time to hit that subscribe button, make sure you do. I am giving away a PlayStation 5 disc edition with the game of your choice at 100,000 subscribers. We also added a Steam Deck at 50,000 subscribers. All you gotta do to be entered to win is be an active subscriber, leave comments in the comment section so we know who to pick from, and that's it. But without further ado, let's get into my top 5 bigs I think the Spurs should consider to place next to Victor Wembanyama. That way he can focus on being a power forward. Coming in at number 5, I got Jakob Poeltl. Jakob Poeltl knows the Spurs. He knows the Spurs system. He'd be a great player to put next to Victor Wembanyama. However, he comes in at number 5 on this list at the bottom because I'm not sure the Spurs want to get into a bidding war with the Toronto Raptors, who just traded for them. They're more than likely going to want to keep their starting center, so that keeps him at number 5 on the list. Coming in at number 4, we got Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson did like a couple tweets about playing with the Spurs, believing the Spurs could get him more touches. Mitchell Robinson could come in being a defensive anchor and a lob threat. However, I do not know how many touches the Spurs would be able to get Mitchell Robinson with Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson already being 20-point plus scorers, and Victor Wembanyama definitely going to get his touches. So how many touches do you have for Mitchell Robinson? I don't know. That places him down on the list at number 4. Not to mention you're going to have to give up some assets to get him. I would probably pass. Coming in at number 3 on the list, we got DeAndre Ayton. There's no denying DeAndre Ayton has two-way potential. However, he has not reached his ceiling yet. He has a questionable motor, a big contract, and you're probably going to lose a couple players such as Keldon Johnson, Devontae Graham, Zach Collins, Doug McBuckets, maybe even a few first-round picks. But you can't deny, guys, that sounds like David Robinson, Tim Duncan 2.0 with V-Dub and D.A. That could be deadly. However, the cost keeps him at number 3. And that questionable motor. Coming in at number 2, guys, this is my surprise player. This would be an extremely low-cost, highly rewarding type situation that could pay off for the Spurs in multiple ways, and that is Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard could come in being a defensive anchor, a low-cost lob threat. He's already shown a few playoffs ago in the bubble that he could go toe-to-toe with players like Nikola Jokic. Dwight Howard also is in extremely good shape. That'd be a good person for V-Dub to learn from. See what he's putting in his body, how he works out to keep in that really good shape. I'm not saying V-Dub needs to go ahead and turn into Superman Dwight Howard, but seeing that work ethic could pay big dividends. Not to mention being a defensive coach on the floor. Dwight Howard is an extremely good defensive player to this day and is out in Taiwan showing that he's expanding his game, entering the three-point contest. Once again, it's not going to cost much to get Dwight Howard on your team, and his ability to be a player/coach a la Udonis Haslem, except he's able to play, is a big help to the team that's very young, looking to start winning. Dwight Howard's played with legends such as Kobe Bryant and LeBron James, has carried a team on his own as a number 1 draft pick with the weight of the whole franchise on his shoulders. That's also invaluable knowledge and wisdom to partake and give on to V-Dub, Victor Wembanyama. That's why Dwight Howard comes in so high on my list at number 2, low risk, low cost, high reward situation. Coming in at number 1, guys, is the unicorn himself, KP Kristaps Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis is a two-way force. He would be a great fit next to V-Dub. You would have 2 bigs that are 3-level scorers that can get it from the outside, inside, down low, post up, could play off of each other a la Duncan David, except they'd have the ability to stretch it all the way to the 3-point line. That's right, guys. Not to mention the defensive monster you would create in San Antonio. Think about this. Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sohan, playing point forward a la Scottie Pippen. V-Dub and KP. The Spurs might average 10 to 12 blocks a game with V-Dub, KP, and Jeremy Sohan patrolling the paint. They could do that funnel type defense that Greg Popovich is known for. They don't have to play straight man-to-man. Their zone coverage is very unique where they funnel the players into the bigs and allow them to have a block party. It would be a feast of blocks for the San Antonio Spurs and that defense would be locked down, guys. That'd be a problem for the NBA. That starting lineup right there, guys. Devin Vassell holds the top guard. You got Jeremy Sohan patrolling, a la Kawhi Leonard. Man, they'll be able to cover up for Keldon Johnson. Everybody would know their role. They would have a solid bench and ready to start competing as of next year, guys. Not saying they win in the championship, but that team would be on its way to being a playoff contender and making some noise in the playoffs. I can't wait to hear in the comments if you like any of these players. Did I miss somebody? Who would you add? Would you leave it alone, just let Zach Collins go? Or would you look to make an upgrade? That way the Spurs can go ahead and start competing this year. Can't wait to hear how everybody feels about this one, but your boy is out. Peace.